All right, in this video, we are going to see how to solve quadratic equation by square root property, and the second one is by using the quadratic formula. So let's see the first example. Let's see an example. Solve this one by using the square root property. 2x plus 2 whole square is 24. So the first step is divided by 2 to write the left side in a simple form. X plus 2 the whole square is 12. Now take square root both sides, so that the left side becomes in a simple form. X plus 2 the whole square is radical 12. Now when you see this one, left side becomes x plus 2, and 12 is, remember that this is plus or minus, so plus or minus radical 12 is 4 times 3, so 4 is a perfect square, so 2 root 3. Then the solution is minus to both sides, minus 2, so we can write x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 2 root 3. So there are two solutions here. The first, so x is minus 2 plus 2 root 3. The second solution is x is equal to minus 2 minus 2 root 3. So these are the solution to this quadratic equation. So this is solving by the square root property. Let's see solve the quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. Please don't forget the quadratic equation formula, which is minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2 times a. You will not be given the quadratic equation formula during quizzes and exams, so you have to memorize the formula for a quadratic equation. So let's see how can we solve this one using the quadratic equation formula. First, I have to write this one in descending order, and the left side minus 3, 0. The left side equal to 0. That means this is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Remember, it should be written as in this form, is 0. So the a term is associated with the second degree, the b is the first degree, the c is a constant. From this one, the a value is 10, the b value is negative 2, the c value is negative 3. Now let's carefully substitute into our formula. So minus minus, remember, be careful about the sign, 2 plus or minus, because negative negative, then negative 2 the whole square minus 4 times 10, and c is minus 3 over 2 times 10. Now this is 2 plus or minus, which is 4. This one is becomes 4 times 10 is 40. 40 times 3 is 120 divided by 20. This implies that 2 plus or minus 124 over 20. So look at 124 divided by 2 is 62, divided by 2 is 31. So this can be written as 2 plus or minus 124 means 2 times 31 over 20 is add. So this equivalent to 2 plus or minus 2 is again out, which is under square root is remaining 31 over 20. Again, factoring 2, 1 plus or minus root 31 over 20. Now you can see that this cancels this one, and the next step becomes 1 plus or minus root 31 over 10. So solution set, we can look at this one. Solution set, we have solution sets is the first one. You can write 1 minus root 31 over 10. The second one is 1 plus root 31 over 10. This is the solution set. When you use the quadratic formula, please be careful when you substitute the coefficients into the quadratic equation formula. Let's add one more. Now, the first step, like I said, you have to write this one in standard form. This is the standard form, 2x squared minus 8x minus 3. From this, you can see that a is equal to positive 2, b is equal to minus 8, c is equal to minus 3. So the x value can be written as, the quadratic equation. Don't forget this formula, please. B squared minus 4ac over 2 times a. I have to carefully substitute those coefficients, minus, minus 8 here, and the formula minus, it makes it plus. Plus or minus b squared, again negative 8 the whole square, minus 4 times a is 2 times c is minus 3 divided by 2 times a is 2, right? 8 plus or minus, I have to calculate the inside numbers. 64, 4 times 8 is 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is plus 24, because there is a negative there over 4. Now I can write this one 8 plus or minus, this is 64 plus 24 is 88 over 4. Like I said, 88 can be divided by 2. It is 44 divided by 2. It is 22. So 8 plus or minus, it is 2 times 22 over 4. You can see that now. This is 8 plus or minus 2 root 22, because root 22 is not a perfect square, divided by 4. Now from this one, 2 can be factored out, so 4 plus or minus root 22 divided by 4. Now I can write this one in a more simplified form, because you can see the 2 cancel and this becomes 2. Now I can write 4 plus or minus root 22 over 2. So solution set is, you have two solutions. The first one, you can write 4 minus root 22, the minus part, and the plus part for plus root 22 over 2.